Rowan, what should I do? What should I do? Hey, pick up the phone.
What's going on? You sound like you're freaking out. Just calm down and tell me what happened.
They're saying Mia died.
What?
The police just came to my office. They're saying she had heat stroke in the car.
You're lying, aren't you?
I don't want to believe it either. What am I going to do? I want to go to the hospital where she was taken. I can't get a cab.
I just happened to be on a sales visit near your office. I'll drive over there right away.
Okay.
Can you calm down and tell me what's going on?
You know I had to work on my day off to replace the boss who was out sick with a cold, right? So I left Mia at my mother's in the morning and went to work.
Yesterday she said happily, tomorrow Grandma and I are going to see a movie. She looked so happy.
She was so excited to be going on a car trip.
Yeah, she was putting her favorite candies in her backpack. I saw it too.
I entrusted Mom to take care of her, but why did she lock her in the car in this heat? Mia was so happy and excited to go out, and now she's gone?
Alicia.
Why is something like this happening?
Calm down.
It's too much.
I'm gonna start driving now, so let's stop texting for a while. We'll talk about it in person.
By the time the police found her, it was already too late. Give me back my daughter, you criminal. I can't live without her. I can't forgive my mother. I'll curse her for the rest of my life.
Don't say that.
You're so calm after all that's happened.
I know it's hard. If you and I were both sad, Mia would be sad.
I don't know.
I wouldn't want her to think that her mom and dad were crying because of her. I want her to smile when she goes to heaven.
I don't know how you can feel that way. My daughter is gone. How painful it must have been for her in the car under the blazing sun. I wish I could have been there for her. Why did she have to go through such a terrible thing when she was so young?
I understand. I'm sad too, and to be honest, I can't believe it's real.
I wish it was a dream.
But how would she feel if she saw our sad faces? I don't want her to suffer anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, we need to think about what we're going to do from here.
Are you talking about suing Mom?
Yeah.
Okay,
Have you heard from your mother?
No, I've been trying to call her, but she won't return my calls. The police are looking for her, but they can't find her.
Maybe she's on the run.
I can't believe it, after what she did to her granddaughter. Wouldn't it break your heart?
I think I can make it in about 5 minutes. Can you come to the back of the store?
Okay, I'll be there. Get here as fast as you can. Mia, I'm so sorry. If I had taken the day off from work, this never would have happened. My name is Alicia. I'm 30 years old. I am the vice president of a design firm started by a friend of mine. I have a 5-year-old daughter, so I usually take weekends off. Today was different. My husband also worked on his day off today. My mother was supposed to take care of our daughter. I can't wait to see Mia. My husband drove a lot faster than he usually does, but where he drove to was not the hospital our daughter was at. There, I learned the shocking truth. Locking me up in the storage room with no air conditioning is horrible. What the hell are you thinking?
What am I thinking? Why don't you take a guess?
How am I supposed to know that? You were supposed to be on your way to the hospital.
You're an idiot. We were on the route to go home. Normally, you would figure it out.
That's why I thought it was funny and asked you. You said the hospital was this way.
It's your fault for believing me.
Please, just let me out. I want to go to her, but I can't unlock it. Where's Mia? I want my little girl. Please, let me out.
I can't. I've already left. I broke the lock on the inside. It's padlocked from the outside.
Why?
You got what's coming to you.
What? What do you mean?
It's your fault this happened to Mia. You left her with your mother. Give me back my daughter, criminal.
What are you talking about?
It's as if you made her suffer. You'll have to suffer the same pain.
You can't be serious.
I'm completely serious.
I was in the car, blaming myself, and you said it wasn't my fault. Was that an act?
Of course, I didn't think it wasn't your fault. I was just trying to make you feel better because it would be too much trouble if you realized where we were going. There's no way I'd be nice to a murderer like you.
You're horrible. Even I'm shocked by all this. Why do you say that?
If you had to leave her with somebody, it should have been with a city-run temporary care facility, not your mother.
You know she's extremely shy. That's why I left with my parents.
Oh, is that so?
I'm getting dizzy.
You should be sorry and apologize in the afterlife. Oh, that's impossible. Mia's going to heaven and you're going to hell. You'll be sorry in hell.
It must have been so hot and hard for that girl too. Mia, forgive Mommy.
Don't worry, it's an air-conditioned comfort zone.
Huh?
I mean, heaven is well air-conditioned.
How do you know that?
It's a trade secret.
My head's getting fuzzy.
Then go back to sleep, forever.
I'll just keep hating you, both you and my mother.
Do as you please. More power to you. I have to go buy some lilies now.
I managed to get out. Let's talk a bit.
What? The door was locked. How did you manage to get out?
Someone came to help me.
How?
I called a locksmith. He opened the door.
Who? Who came and stuck their nose in our business? It's a shed that's mostly behind our house. It's inconspicuous. Outsiders aren't even supposed to be on the property. There's no way anyone could help you.
I'll let you in the group. Hello, Rowan. Long time no see, since this morning.
Kayla.
Huh? You were supposed to be working in the morning, right? But what's this since this morning?
He
said he got a day off, so he was going to watch his daughter. You came to my house.
No,
What? Really? I never heard anything about that. You should have let me know if he got a day off, even on short notice. Did you have some kind of a secret mission to go to my parents' house without telling me?
No, it's not that. There's a deeper reason for this.
You went out of your way to bring me my favorite cookies. He brought me some butterscotch cookies from that bakery.
Kayla, I'll send you a private text later.
Wait a minute. Mia likes those too, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, I'm busy looking for Mia. I can't find her anywhere.
What are you talking about? She's gone, isn't she? Isn't she at the hospital by now?
Oh.
As soon as Mia saw the cookies, she kept saying she wanted to eat them too, so he came into the house, right, Rowan?
Well, yes.
So then, you, Rowan, and Mia, 3 generations of parents and children, were hanging around eating butterscotch cookies. That's right, but although they are delicious, they are so sweet that they make you very thirsty, don't they? So I went to the refrigerator to get some iced tea, and then the strangest thing happened. Right, Rowan?
What is it?
Oh my, you're so young, but you're a little spaced out. It was only a few hours ago, but I can't believe you've already forgotten. Mom, don't make fun of him. What's so strange? I'm curious. When I came back, my phone was missing. So you looked for it with me, right, Rowan?
Right.
Oh my god, Mom. I told you to carry your cell phone with you at all times. Right, honey?
Stop it with that.
The 3 of us looked for it, but couldn't find it. Mia got bored, so you took her home. What? What? She was with you? Where did you go after you left?
After that, we went to a children's play area in a shopping mall.
I see. By the way, where do you think I found the cell phone?
I don't know.
It came out from under the TV standing in the living room. Why was it in that place?
I wonder if Mia hid it?
You have to look carefully. Just because you went back to your in-laws' house doesn't mean you should be forcing your mother-in-law to do everything for you.
Yeah.
It was turned off too. There was still plenty of charge in the battery.
Maybe there's something wrong with your phone too because it's hot.
It's your head that something's wrong with, asshole. I went along with your charade to get the story out of you, but I've reached my limit.
Uh-oh.
You hid it from me so that I couldn't contact Alessia.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's no use playing innocent. When I turned on the phone, I was surprised at the number of incoming calls. So that's why I thought I couldn't reach you at all.
I don't know anything about it.
I tried calling her back, but it wouldn't connect. So that's why you put me in the storage shed, to make the reception bad. That was very well planned, wasn't it?
I would never do such a thing. Your mother is lying to set me up.
Me?
That's right. You were terrible to our daughter, weren't you? Locking her in the car under the blazing sun. What a way to treat your grandchildren.
If you're talking about my granddaughter, she's with me now.
Oh.
She's munching on a butterscotch cookie. This is her third one already. I'm gonna have to stop her pretty soon because she won't be able to eat dinner.
Mia is there?
Yeah, she's watching YouTube.
I took her to the kids' play area in the shopping mall.
She realized you were gone. She came back home by herself.
She walked for 10 minutes in this heat? I didn't realize she was that tough.
Kids can be very powerful sometimes. Besides, kids are smarter than their parents think.
Hey, then she would have been fine without me.
No, of course not. You can't leave a 5-year-old child alone in a place for hours. That's awful. I'm glad she made it home okay. But what would you have done if something had happened to her?
She was having a great time in the ball pool and on the slide. I thought she'd be okay.
When she realized Daddy was gone, she got really anxious and she started crying.
I didn't think she'd come home alone.
You know, she's extremely shy. When the staff noticed her crying, they called out to her, but she was so scared that she ran away.
I see. So Mia is still there? That's good.
Huh? But that's strange.
What is?
I remember the police were at Alessia's workplace, right? They said your daughter was lost in a car in the hot sun.
That, must have been some kind of mistake.
Who's the person here reacting for her 4th cookie? Mia's ghost? Mom, ghosts don't eat cookies. And they don't watch YouTube. Besides, we've had 0 spiritual happenings in our family for generations. You can touch Mia, can't you?
I have to ask you something. How much do you two know?
Everything.
What do you mean?
The female police officer who came to my office. You had an affair with her, didn't you?
Yes.
I've already checked her out. You were standing nearby when she showed up, weren't you?
Well...
I was shocked. I didn't think you were cheating on me. But to think it was a female cop. Cops are supposed to be law-abiding citizens, but it's okay to have an affair?
I met her at a party. I liked her face so much.
I didn't ask.
Sorry.
And then, when the timing was right, you texted me. We meet up, and you pretended to go to the hospital, but you took me home. And then you locked me up in the shed.
Listen to me. It's because she threatened me, so I had no choice.
Yeah, right. But you said you broke the lock to the shed.
Yeah, but you're safe after all. Was it your mother who saved you?
Yes, but it was Mia who found out first.
What?
I told you, right? She came home by herself. When I was banging on the walls and windows of the shed, desperately calling for help, I heard her voice outside.
Oh, yeah?
She cried out, "Mom, are you there? It won't open." I was hot and dazed. At first, I thought I was hallucinating. I thought I was going to heaven to be with Mia. But thanks to Mia calling out to me desperately, I realized it wasn't a hallucination.
Mia.
When I arrived at Alessia's house, Mia was there. She was banging on the door over and over again, crying with bright red hands. She must have been in a panic. She could hear my voice inside, but the door would not open at all. No one would come because it's out of sight from the street.
All this time in this heat, trying to help you? She must have been exhausted, walking all the way home.
And then I frantically called the locksmith to open it for her.
Damn, I thought it was going to work.
I was only mildly dehydrated, but I had no idea that my husband was trying to kill me. To think you fell in love with a creep like this, and the woman he's having an affair with, she's disgusting. The fact that she's a police officer is also disgusting.
Oh, by the way, you said you know everything. Did Nina talk?
So that girl is called Nina? When we went to the police station, she was just working as usual. She's a nervous kid.
Nina, why did you talk?
Because you locked me in a storage shed with no air conditioning. I heard you said something like, by now she's a whole baked chicken.
Huh?
If you heard that, and then the person appeared in front of you, you'd think they were a ghost?
She's stupid enough to confess, but she's cute in that way too.
Mom, coming with all her makeup dripping off from the sweat, says, I'll curse you until the end of your life if you don't tell me the truth. The one line worked, didn't it?
Your mom looks amazing without makeup. She always wears so much makeup, I can't imagine.
Don't be rude, but because of that, she told us everything about your plan. I guess Nina is used to criminals, but afraid of ghosts.
I haven't been able to reach Nina.
She told us everything behind that police station. She was so agitated she didn't seem to notice. There was a police officer smoking nearby who kept looking at us.
What bad timing.
Were you going to leave me and marry that woman?
Yes.
That's horrible. Why didn't you just say something? You didn't have to knock me off, did you? What were you thinking, trying to not only cheat on me, but also become a real criminal?
It's not that we didn't get along, but I couldn't think of a reason. I couldn't be honest and tell you I cheated on you.
Because you would be charged with alimony?
Yeah.
You're a real piece of work, aren't you?
Besides, I didn't want to lose custody of Mia.
Huh?
Nina wants to have children too, but she can't conceive.
Yeah, so?
I thought I'd raise Mia with her.
You're making no sense.
Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Forgive me.
I'm sorry, that's it? Do you think I can forgive you just because you apologized with a text message like this? Because of your stupid ego, you almost deprived your daughter of her only mother. She could have had to live with the trauma of losing her mother while she was out playing. You can't even understand that?
I'm sorry.
I don't need your cheap apology. Go to the pig pen and atone for your sins. If your cheating girlfriend is a police officer, you do understand what will happen if people find out, don't you?
You want to take away her father? Then that's your ego at work.
People like you are nothing but a bad influence. You're not a good father. She's better off without you.
Oh, come on.
She says she doesn't like you anymore because you left her alone by herself.
What? No way. She's abandoning me too.
Anyway, don't worry and have fun in the pig pen. Later, my husband was arrested and sentenced for kidnapping and attempted murder and subsequently received a prison sentence. Nina was sentenced to 7 years in prison. She seemed to have lost her mind. The lawyer says she was mumbling something all the time. This is also what I heard from the lawyer who attended the divorce proceedings. My husband suffered heat stroke in the prison and bruised his head. He was left with permanent injuries and his concentration was impaired. Even if he is released, I don't know if he will be able to lead a decent life. I have not told my daughter about this incident. I know that one day she will wonder why her father suddenly disappeared, and there will come a time when I will have to tell her the truth. But for now, I don't want to ruin this girl's smile. I want my daughter to be happy today. We will live our life to the best.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.